your person dumped you and they said like this relationship is over, there is no future, we are gonna come back, so it's over, the breakup. Now you are still confused. It came like out of nowhere, like a shock, and you don't know where you are standing, whether you should be moving on or you should be waiting for this person. Your heart and soul is not ready to move on. You can't forget this person. You can't move on. You are stuck. You have tried everything and anything to move on, but you are not being able to move on from this situation. If that is the situation and you want to know what is going on in this person's mind, this reading might be for you. Again, it is a collective reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Collective reading might not resonate with all of you. If you know that your person is gone and you also moved on, definitely this is not your reading. And it can be a recent breakup, couple of months only, all right? If it is more than a year, definitely this reading is not relevant for you. And if you want to book a paid private reading, email me at divinemothersguidance@gmail.com. And only TikTok account I have is Divine Mother's Guidance with 139k plus followers. Don't be scammed. Scammers steal my video and make fake profile here and there. Those are not me. I will never follow you offering your DVD. All right. So let's get started. What's going on in this person's mind? Page of Wand is the bottom of the deck. So I think the person you are dealing with very childish, hot and cold energy, okay? They are not mature in terms of relationship or commitments. They might be coming forward hot, cold, like, sometimes they will come forward with a lot of love, showering the love to you. And again, after some time, they will pull back. You might be feeling like very uncertainty with this person all through this relationship. You never know where you are standing. Every moment it will be like walking on eggshell. Anything and everything may trigger this person and they might leave you and just give you this, no contact and shit show like that. But this time it feels like a very final for you. But I think this person is very immature, very, very immature. Okay, the Emperor here, but very stubborn. Queen of Wands. Very stubborn. Okay, my way or highway kind of a person. Queen of Pentacles. So there might be two queens, indication of a third party situation. It can be a third party. It can be your energy if you definitely know there is no third party. Lovers. The Queen of Swords. There are 3 queens here already. All right. So let's see what else came up. Ace of Wands. The Lovers. Queen of Pentacles. 2 of Wands. Death. 8 of Swords. 4 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen, Moon, the Emperor, Knight of Wands, and 9 of Swords. All right. I would say first thing with the 5 of Pentacles, I would say if you're thinking that this person is going a very happy situation, I completely deny that, because I believe if this is your reading, this person is going through a lot of emotional turbulence. They might be going through some kind of anxiety, depression. I would say anxiety, depression. Real anxiety, depression. Something is really making them feel like overwhelmed, scared, and something is going on in their world, definitely, which is making them extremely fearful. I would say also going through in kind of a depression, not being able to sleep at night, and very sad. They're feeling like left out in cold. Now, it can be due to your situation and also some other external factors, right? But they're disappointed. I think in life, there are a lot of good things are going on in their life, but they are just not happy. They're just missing the cup. Like, I believe if even though other things are going very good in their life, it can be in other way, but in some way this person is feeling like life has no charm, no essence. Overall life feeling is very bad for this person. They're feeling like there's no good thing happening in my life is a complete shit show. And also a lot of confusion, a lot of mind fuck, overthinking. I mean, literally feeling scared of something. So I believe this scared may be fearing that the relationship has come end and it is never going to come back. That's what the feeling they are feeling like. I think this person has a tendency like a Suki Lala. See this, they do have a key here, but they are staying here rather than taking the key and coming out of this locked room. It's like this person knows that you are still waiting for them. You deep inside, they feel like you are still there for them. If they come forward and message you, you will be taking them back. The relationship will be all good. But I feel like something is really holding them back, that they are not being able to come forward. And that's something definitely going to be their ego and pride, because this person is coming as an emperor. Emperor is somebody who is really freaking high in ego. Their pride and ego is so big that they will be always asking you to bend down to their to their feet. It's like a very manipulative kind of human being. See, they're sitting there with a chase like one of those, I don't know what you call them. Anyway, so this person is like Always it's a gameplay. This is a very mind game, like they play mind game. So I believe this kind of with this emperor energy, and also with that ace of page of wand energy, I would say very manipulative. They might be giving you this hot and cold cycle just to manipulate you, to keep you under control. Because these people, what they do, they know the people who are anxious, people like you, me, we are very, I have anxious attachment style, but I'm still working on this, but I know this. So when I'm aware of it, it's much more easier to deal with this. So you know, you have an anxious attachment style. So what we always have a fear, like I don't want to lose the person I love. So that's something people take advantage of. Because you know what, if the person knows that this person really needs me, they love me, they care for me, they use that as a weapon to manipulate you. Suppose you say something they don't like. What they're going to do is immediately they will discard you and they will give you silent treatment. That's why the hot and cold cycle starts. And this is the card of this, the page of wand. Now what happened when they discard you? Being anxious, you start freaking out. You start panicking. You start being anxious, like not being able to concentrate on anything. You will start crying. You will be sad and all over the places, right? So they will know that this person, even though I discarded them, they will be angry for a couple of days, and then after some time they will start melting. And what is happening when you are melting, and after some time your threshold, they know there is a threshold. After that threshold, this person will come forward towards me. And once you reach that threshold, you will go back to them. And then they know that when you coming back to them, that last thing, that the argument, suppose they told you, I'm not going to do this. And you are arguing, why will not you do this? So now when you go back, that you know that I need this person, so I'm going to accept anything and everything they say. So that part, they have made you accept that, but not by doing anything, just giving you silent treatment. So next time when that topic comes, you will be scared to think, okay, if I'm going to say that, they're going to leave me again. So that part is taken care of. So that manipulation part is done. So that training is done. Next time you say, and now this person has understood that, yes, you fall in the category where the silent treatment works. Now, next time, again, another thing happens. Anything that they don't like, you speak out, discard, and you will see that slowly, you will also build up resistance, right? Slowly, you also start being more and more resistance. No, this is not right. So first, you will probably see this person giving you silent treatment for 2 days, 3 days. It will go to 1 week. Then it will turn into 10 days, then 2 weeks, then months. It can be up to years, right? So this is how they manipulate you to accept what they want. Now, depending on who you are, this training process will go. Like sometimes people they might think, okay, no, I have understood. Once they have done it, second time, if they don't do it, I'm not going to take it. But you know what? You stand up for yourself, and then next time when they discard, and you cut off the relationship. If somebody do that, that thing is done and dusted. Otherwise, this silent treatment policy keeps on going. However, there comes a point. That's the beauty thing. There comes a point when that anxious person also starts realizing that this is a pure manipulation going on. This is playing with my brain. This is playing with my sanity. This is playing with my love, taking advantage of my love, manipulating me. And that's the time the anxious person starts healing. Credit goes to that person who helps you to learn to live without them. Because every time they pull their energy, you learn to live without them for a longer period of time. So slowly, they actually take this as an advantage. That, okay, you are training me to learn to live without you. Carry on. So there comes a point when that silent treatment doesn't work anymore. So you start doing this, and then one point comes, that person who is in the receiving end, they get immune to the silent treatment. And they give like, okay, very nice, carry on, play the game as long as you can. Okay. Now this is where it is happening. I believe you are somebody who have come to a conclusion that this time I am not going to message you or going to beg to you to come back to my life anymore. So if you want to come back, you come back and do whatever shit. Even next time if they go, I'm not going to give it a shit. So now you have become immune. And that is why this Queen of Wand energy coming up. The Queen of Wand is somebody who's focused on themselves. They love, they're creating their world, they're happy, they're bubbly, they're motivated, doing their stuff, all those things. Now, this is where this person is seeing you. That is where the Queen of Swords also, like it's an energy of somebody who have set up my boundaries. Like, that's okay. You can keep quiet. That's nice. No problem. You can take as much of silence as you want. I give you that. I'm not going back to you. If you want this connection back, you need to come back. Otherwise, if you're playing a waiting game, keep playing. So this is what it is. Now, underneath that, there is a Six of Pentacles. Feels like the relationship been always on your shoulder. You have been doing everything. They're only taking and you've been giving to this connection. So now this person is seeing that you are a little bit different than this time. It's not going to happen. They can sense your energy. The Queen of Pentacle can be representation of a third party, but also it can be a representation that it's in your energy, that you are not give up, you are very grounded, you are focused on yourself, because there are three queens here. I would say it can be also your energy, that you are sitting as protecting your boundary, creating your life, living your life, loving yourself, and at the same time taking care of your business and stuff like that. It can be also representing that you are a married woman in a connection with somebody else. No judgment here. Love doesn't, marriage doesn't lock your heart. So if you don't believe in that shit, you are living in a delulu world. You can be at denial, but that is a fact. Marriage doesn't lock anybody's heart. People fall in love after marriage also. Anyway, so saying that, I can sense that this person is now seeing you indifferent. They are seeing you in a different way. You are glowing. You're happy. You are thriving. Rather than crying and being devastated like any other time, you are thriving. You are doing your life as if nothing happened. So this person is seeing that. And that is where this is where they probably hurt him. That is where all those pain things are coming up. And confusion also comes up. Because you know how long you can make somebody play the same game again and again. Any bloody fool will one day understand this is simple manipulation. All right. So anyways, what I see that it can be a long distance relationship. And this is also card of strength. You are trying to be very strong this time. You are somehow very strongly determined that no, it's not going to happen to me anymore. I'm not going to let it happen anymore. All right. That's really good. So I see there is a death and rebirth card here. So I would say death and rebirth and this lovers card being here, and also the Ace of Wand and Knight of Wand. I would say with this card saying that I believe it is not over in this connection. I don't think it is over. There will be some kind of reconciliation, some kind of message will come. It can be, I don't know how it is going to happen and when it's going to happen. It can be quickly out of nowhere. It can take a long time. But I believe somehow today or tomorrow, there will be a ego death happening for this person. Because, you know, if they truly loved you, they will know that this is done and dusted. Because manipulation is toxicity, right? Manipulation in relationship is toxicity. You know, this kind of treatment is toxicity. This kind of treatment to people you love, making them hurt, making them in pain just to gain something out of it, to make your thing get done, your intention fulfilled, your desire fulfilled, to put your person you so-called love, putting through in pain. That cannot be a relationship. That is toxicity. So I think this person one day will realize that, and that's why the death card is coming up, and they will come forward with a new beginning in this relationship, because the lovers card talks about a destined connection. If not, if they don't come forward, it can be also indication, a new beginning, a new chapter in your life with somebody else. Maybe it's like you are the energy that I'm sensing here. Maybe you will be in a fulfilled energy of yourself. You don't need anybody, and you will move on with your life with a brand new chapter where you are not emotionally dependent on anybody, because that's the way. I'm not talking about being alone, but I'm talking about emotional independence. Maybe when you emotionally independent, you start loving yourself. Somebody truly comes in your life who will love you for who you are. They accept your flaws, they accept your bad thing, they accept your good things, the way you are, the way you look, the way you talk, the way you get triggered, all those things. They love you and help you grow to be a better version. If they see you get triggered, they understand where the trigger coming from. They love you. Okay, honey, let's work on this together. Let me help you to go through your trauma. Love you for who you are, admire you. Otherwise, what is the point? So see what it goes. Take care of yourself, keep loving yourself, keep doing yourself. If this person can go through an ego death, then they will come forward. Otherwise, this relationship will end. A new beginning will come in your life with somebody with the love that you deserve to be. They will treat you the way you should be treated, like the queen or the king you are. Otherwise, don't settle for something that is going to put you through pain just to gain the control over you. Rather than talking, rather than discussing, they let you go through this kind of pain. This is not good. Let this person learn that this is not the way. This is not a healthy way. If they learn, it's good for you. They will come forward. If not, your doors are opening for other new chapters. So be open-minded and keep loving yourself and take care of yourself, because you deserve love and you are the main character of your fucking movie. You are not the Ramu Kaka. You are not the side role. You are the main character. Play the character, right? Don't play the side role. Love you.